All right. What's up? What's up, you fearfully, beautifully, wonderfully made people? My name's Steven Swayze, and this is the home of the strong. Flex. Oh, this first video is going to be rough, I think. That's all right. Welcome. So bear with me, please. If you want, do like, share, and subscribe. Check out the other channel, United We Pray, God's Kitchen. It's United We Pray Ministries. This is my second channel, home of the strong, baby. You know, one of the things I've always come to find is that real strength comes through suffering. And I've always thought the gym, being a fitness expert, was the best metaphor for life, right? First of all, got to show up. Can't do anything unless you show up. Second, what's your goal in the gym? Is to fail, muscle failure. Your goal is to achieve muscle failure in the gym. And what's the most positive thing you do in the gym? It's a negative. The eccentric contraction, right? Where your muscle tears, right? As your, eccentrics, your bone, joint lengthening around the bone, muscle tears, and then it has to reheal and grow bigger and stronger from doing so. So you show up, your goal is to fail, and the negative is the most positive thing you do. Ultimate metaphor for life. Can I get a what? Money. So this wasn't actually the plan. I had some ideas bouncing around. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Excuse the camera movement. No, that's not going to work. My first video. And I had kind of put on some weight, stop exercising to kind of go through some stuff and show people what I got, what it's about, how I operate, and why. I don't think there's a program out there better than mine. I'm not going to say mine's the best, but unfortunately, I personally think the fitness industry, which isn't the only thing I want to focus on this channel, but it's, my expertise. I've been, a personal trainer for like 10 years now. I'm specialized in corrective exercise and structural realignment. There we go. And structural realignment, something I created, we'll get into in the future. And I've had a ton of success. I took a little break for a while, had some bumps in the road of life, and here I am now. So that's a long or short of it. But I was going to do this whole thing, and I got diagnosed with difficilitis. Deciphalitis, one of those two. I can't pronounce this thing, man. I'm not usually bad at pronunciations, right? But this one's got me. It's a bacterial infection. It's pretty rare. I usually get it in hospitals due to overuse of antibiotics. Not what it's from, unfortunately. Swayze was not hygienic, didn't wash his hands, and boom. So my stomach feels like better now, but it feels like there's just a knot in it. And I feel like I get hit by a truck, so I'll be sitting down, and I kind of feel like basically I'm about to keep getting the flu, and then I'll get hot flashes and then diarrhea, like bad, which I haven't had for the last few days, but I just got antibiotics for it, which is funny, right? It's antibiotic-induced bacteria. There's 3 variants of it, too. But regardless, it's just crushing me, kind of. For me, anyway, I don't usually get sick for more than 2 days. I have the immune system of 1,000 warring stallions. So here's what I decided to do. I'm just going to document and kind of go through my recovery process on this as one of the things for the channel for some content. And kind of how I decided I'm going to go all in. Back when I was at the best shape of my life, the healthiest I've been in my life, and beyond. I think, and I decided this in my mid-20s, that I thought that 25 to 35 was not your prime, that it was, depending on the person, 32 or 35 to 40, 45. And even maybe not your prime in your 50s, but I say start tapering off. But you don't have to, right? But I think 35, 32 to 40, that's your prime, because for some reason, we all know, right, old man strength. There's something to do, and there's not that I know of, and so please add if you know any, but scientific studies to show what happens to muscle density over time. That's what it comes from. It tensular strength and muscle density. For some reason, as you get older, it just increases. Especially if you exercise, especially if you do it the right way, like a savage. But I'm dying here. I want to train. I want to get it popping. And dude, I just know it's not the best thing for me. Like sometimes exercising isn't good for you. It forces your body to have to utilize extra mechanisms that it now takes energy away from, or uses more energy that it could be using to heal your body, like you want your immune system. I'll throw in there, I'm not a doctor, by the way. This is not medical advice. I am not a nutritionist. Anything I say is not, a prescription or for, a dietary program. Okay, these are just suggestions, and I am a nutritional consultant and lifestyle management coach, certified. So basically what I can do is everything but tell you, like write you a meal plan and tell you I'm prescribing you to eat this. That would be outside of my spectrum. Anything else is fair game. It's funny, man. It's all about language. And I've stopped buying into all these kind of mainstream ideas where you have to go you want to go to school for exercise science and physiology. But then the first thing you have to do to get a job in the field to be a trainer when you graduate is go get certified. So I got a 30-hour certification when I started in 2012. Got a job at LA Fitness and learned way more by my own studies than I think I ever would have at school. But this is my journey. This is my channel. Welcome, man. We're going to get it. We're going to get after it. I'm going to show you what it's like to go from the bottom to the top. I kind of fell down in life, but I'm not a loser. I'm not broke. I'm not poor. I'm broke. Poor being permanent and broke being temporary. So check it out. Please show some love. This thing is not going to be fun. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do going about all of it, but I'm just going to bring you guys along for the ride. And as we do, I'm going to introduce a lot of other things. So real quick, one thing I wanted to touch on, since whoever's here, I wanted to reward and thank you for staying and checking me out and provide you some really powerful information. I can take just about anybody, and I use their big three, right? Bench press, deadlift, and squat. You do overhead press too, military press or standing press, whatever you want to add into one of those big four. But big three, and I can increase it by anywhere from 10 to 20, sometimes 25% by not lifting more than 20 pounds for 30 days. And you'd say, well, how does that make sense? So you're telling me that you want to go from, 175 to 215 on your bench press for I don't do 1 rep maxes personally. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm a 3 rep max guy, just a personal preference. But you want to increase that. I couldn't give you that percentage off the top of my head. I'm not that smart. I think it's probably like 30 something percent increase actually. So yeah, 175 to 215, right? So it'd be a 45-pound increase. So yeah, that'd be like a 15, 17% increase, somewhere around there, without lifting more than 20 pounds per month. How do you do that? By increasing muscle activation and recruitment. Look at it this way. Your body has 2 primary functions. It's to conserve energy and maintain body weight. And what happens is your body, even your muscle fibers, right, which you have 2 types of muscle fibers, or 3 types really, and then you have your eyes. But type 1, type 2, or now it's type 1 and type X. But fast twitch, slow twitch. There have been studies. Nobody really knows. I believe that your body will recruit intermediary fibers if it needs to support them if you train properly. But irregardless, what I do with people is I have them focus on, kind of like bodybuilders in a way, with the muscle contraction, right? So let's assume when you're benching that 175, your body's using, let's say you have 100 fibers, and your body's using 60 of them. 60 of the strongest ones, because it does the same across the board. It's going to use the strongest fibers and disengage the other ones to conserve energy. You're going to trick your body by, say, while doing a push-up, while you're doing that push-up, you're going at a slower tempo, and explosive what is it called? Plyometric movements. Sorry, such a goof. Plyometric movements are important in this, but you're going to go slow, 3 count, 5 count, 10 count on your push-up going down, and you're going to squeeze on the way down. You're squeezing on the way down. You're fighting it, and then you're going to explode up and squeeze as hard as you can. And you're going to hold and squeeze those muscles, right? For 30 days, all of your programming is going to be based around that concept. And what you'll find, and no more than 20 pounds, lots of lift and hold and rotate, squeezing down and rotate, squeeze. And what you're doing is you're tricking your body. And if for some reason it teaches your body that it can recruit more muscle fiber activation, and it will conserve energy for it in the long run. It'll perform the exercise a lot easier. I've literally done this with people, not touch the bench for 30 days. They'll go back and they will 3-rep max their 1-rep max without lifting more than 20 pounds. So there's a little more scientificness involved with all that, but I don't have the abilities to do studies. I wish I did. Try it. Check it out. Anybody has any comments, suggestions within that, please feel free to share. I'm always willing to learn. I am an expert, and all that means is now I'm ready to start truly learning my craft. So anyway, I'm out. I really appreciate you staying. Just wanted to share a little something. This is powerful stuff, actually. And I'm actually going to go through this and show you once I start getting all this better, my GI tract and my gut biome, and working on, my overall cellular health, and then building that into becoming the savage you're going to watch me be. So let's get it, baby. Home of the strong. What do we do? Flex. Peace. Stay blessed.